Nuke's Top 5 has brought out a brand new video today. It's called Top 10 Crazy Scary Ghost Videos. I'm here for it. We love this guy, we love this guy's content. Let's check it out. Okay, Top 10 Crazy Scary Ghost Videos. Let's see what looks legit and what doesn't. I'm always a skeptic, as I say in all the videos. Right, let's go.
Paranormal enthusiast James White has a very spooky business. He professionally arranges and hosts seances in allegedly haunted and abandoned buildings in Toronto, Canada. James is hosting a seance at the historic Lampton House with a group of curious participants. The Lampton House is a former inn that was built in 1860, and it is said to be extremely haunted.
Okay.
Now James White and his group are about to witness something absolutely terrifying.
No, she's great with him right now. It's the Domino's one. Okay. So Norman, someone in this room is trying to harm you? Is it a person? If so, give me a sign. Are they in this room? Is it a male? Oh my God! Do not run behind them. They hold him back. Keep his chair tipped backward. Why did your chair tip back? I did not move it. Oh.
This ghost is a prankster. Remember you pull a chair out from underneath somebody? Woof. I tell you what though, if that was a hoax, it looked good.
Chair tipped backward. Why did your chair tip back? I did not move it. Oh. Something just pulled. Yeah. Keep your hands together. Keep your hands together. Did we grab them as soon as he fell back? Do not break. Okay, really? It did break when he fell though, because he went that far back. Okay, so did somebody actually pull your chair?
Nobody's freaked out.
He tipped backwards. Somebody pulled your chair? Yes.
While in the middle of a seance, one participant is forcefully yanked backwards out of his chair by an unseen force.
Is it a male?
The door behind me was open, and I had my partner sitting beside me, and we had the door, like the door was open behind us, and we thought we heard something back there, but nothing was there. So we turned, and I looked, and I saw nothing. So I turned my head back towards the group, like the circle, and we're all holding hands. And then all of a sudden, I just felt like this force just come and pull me back. Wow. And it was like aggressive. It wasn't like calm, it was aggressive. Like it was trying to kill me or something. I don't even know. My feet were like flat on the ground. I wasn't moving. I was holding hands with the people beside me, and it just pulled me. And it like felt like someone was coming up behind me, like standing up behind me as I'm sitting in the chair, and like taking my shoulders and like pulling me towards the mirror. It was crazy.
Right.
Fellow participants and eyewitnesses from the seance took to Instagram to share their stories about the incident.
In fairness, it does look like he goes shoulders, like someone's grabbed him by the shoulders. Because, you know what I mean, if someone was lying on the floor to pull the chair, they'd have to be really, really strong to pull him and the chair backwards, unless the chair was slanted and it was like a dummy chair, which they've done for this video. You don't know. But, I mean, as far as that goes, that looks pretty good.
One seance witness had this to say about the strange event. I sat across from him when this happened, and it was fantastic to see. Another witness says, I was there. Another epic seance with @James White Seance. So did James White capture evidence of an unknown entity aggressively grabbing an innocent visitor at the Lampton House? I leave it up to you to decide.
Is it a male? They hold him back.
Scream.
That was crazy, that though, wasn't it? It did look good. I think they're all saying, what a great seance. Oh, it was fantastic what happened to him. Yeah, because it didn't happen to you. Like that. If someone pulled me back and there was nobody there, I'd be running. Trust me. Scream.
YouTube channel D's Dark Adventures says that an anonymous fan emailed her about a very creepy experience he had while driving home late one night. The dash cam video shows the man driving down an isolated country road in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
Suddenly, he spots something that makes his blood run cold.
Excuse me, you need help? What the?
The driver suddenly spots a woman walking all by herself in the middle of the night. As he gets closer, he is horrified when he sees that the woman is covered in blood. Worried for her safety, he rolls down his window and asks her if she needs help.
Excuse me, you need help?
After which, she lets out a blood-curdling scream.
What the?
At this point, the man notices that the woman appears to have no eyes, only black sockets. Terrified by her reaction and appearance, the driver quickly just gets out of there. He says that he called the police, but they never found this mysterious woman.
You see where the blood is, don't you? You see where the blood is. She screamed at him. It's got to be the time of the month. Got to be. That's got to be what's happened here. Oh, I don't know. That just looks like a regular person. I mean, the camera's distorted. If you'd used my dash cam, mine's 4K, you'd have got a good picture of her. Right, okay.
So just what do you think is going on here? And what would you do in this same situation?
Hi, Joanne. Welcome to the stream.
What the?
The Woman in White. Nuke's Top 5 viewer and paranormal investigator.
Didn't we just see the woman in white then? It's okay.
The Woman in White.
It's okay.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer and paranormal investigator Mark Reyes emailed me about a video that he captured with his family while on a ghost hunt at the Evangelical Spiritual Church in Cicero, Illinois.
Okay.
The church was once used as a funeral home and is said to be extremely haunted. It's the middle of the night and Rick and his family are investigating the church when suddenly their EMF meter detects something that they can't see. What happens next is truly chilling.
Are you afraid? That room over there is scary. Have you seen it? This one, come here. This one. This is a private office.
So you can't go in there.
No, I'm saying that it's open because we could.
So you can't go there. So you can't go in there.
Did you see it?
What?
A woman who seems to be wearing a white gown can be seen standing behind the family on the far side of the church. Ricky says that his daughter felt a presence as she looked back, but that none of them actually saw the mysterious woman at the time. It wasn't until they returned home that they discovered what they had captured.
No, because if they'd actually seen that there, I think they'd have run out, wouldn't they? They'd have packed their pants and gone. Okay, that was good. I like that one.
It wasn't until they returned home that they discovered what they had captured. So could this eerie figure possibly be the spirit of one of the people who passed through the funeral home?
Maybe.
Let me know what you think.
Very small.
We need scary video.
It's a very small entity, though, isn't it? Or it could be a statue that's like just stuck there. I don't know. It might
So
just
if you
be
see
part
something
of
that
the
you think would be perfect for the top
scenery, if you like. Next one is called the Burial Mounds. Right.
burial
okay.
mounds. Paranormal investigator Ian from the YouTube channel Midwest Ghost Hunter is back with another investigation.
Okay.
This time at the mysterious Native American burial mounds at the Crow Wing River in Minnesota. Many people claim to have experienced terrifying paranormal activity at the burial mounds. Some have heard the strange sound of phantom drums and disembodied voices, and some visitors even claim that they have seen glowing apparitions at the site. Curious about the claims, Ian decides to do an overnight investigation in the hopes of capturing paranormal evidence.
Right.
Things quickly take a very creepy turn as Ian searches for one of the burial mounds.
Man, walking through these woods, I feel like anything could just pop out at me right now. Like, from anywhere.
What
Bears,
was that then?
Bigfoot, ghosts,
Bigfoot.
anything. Okay. I don't know if I'm going crazy. I thought I heard something behind me. Hello? Who's over there?
I'm your worst nightmare.
I don't know, maybe I'm just paranoid. I don't know. I thought I heard something, but I'm not sure. Oh, holy shit. Okay. All right. Okay, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not going crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I should try this, but I'm gonna try walking backwards because I want to see what's coming up behind me.
Guys are glutton for punishment. I think if I heard footsteps right behind me, like right behind me, again, I'd see how fast this ghost can go and I'd run.
Honestly, I don't even like walking backwards because I don't know what's ahead of me. Is there somebody out here with me? Oh my God!
That could be his mate, that.
That scared me so bad. That was a straight up voice. From thin air. It was as if somebody was standing like right there. Hello?
Out to something.
Ian hears footsteps following him. Then he hears a loud, indiscernible voice. He's now a little freaked out, but he continues his search until he finally finds one of the Native American burial mounds.
Right.
What happens next is truly disturbing.
All right, here's mound number 2. I'm actually not going to say anything this time. I'm actually just going to listen.
Sounds like a conversation. That sounds like chanting.
Oh my God, I'm hearing all kinds of things over here. It sounds like voices, but they're so faint.
I mean, it could be edited in. That could it really? I could make a video in the woods and then put that sort of a voice on it. But, well, I could make the video saying, I hear something. And then act like I'm listening, and then on the video, edit something in. You know what I mean? It's
Female voice can be
possible.
heard speaking almost as if someone at the burial
That's
mound
me
is having a
explaining it.
long, involved conversation. But it's something else that really spooks Ian as he
more.
explores the Crowing River's edge. Something truly terrifying.
Even though there's not much going
Crocodile.
on right now, it's a lot of fun just being out here. Out in the wilderness. Even though it's dark, I can barely see 10 feet ahead of me. Holy sh! Just when I said it was fun being out here. Pretty sure there was a goose back there, splashing in the water.
Of all things, Ian's biggest scare so far comes from the sudden sound of a honking goose.
Holy...
Guess you could say this one was a wild goose chase. Ba-dum. Continue.
Eventually, Ian finds another burial mound. Now, Ian
he's still
knows
there.
that he might not be able to communicate in English with the spirits of the Native Americans buried there. So, he decides to just listen. What happens next is truly bizarre.
It's a duck. Enhance it.
Okay, I just start talking. It sounded like a male voice. Could you speak again? Oh my god! Dude,
We'll
that
give
was
you
a
a chill,
face!
that.
I just seen a face! That was a glowing face!
I mean, you can edit that.
Oh my god, I cannot believe that! Dude, his face just appeared right there!
I'd have run.
Right
If
there! Oh my...
Hang on, he said he can barely see 10 foot in front of him. Didn't he? Like 5 minutes ago.
Dude, his
That could
face
be
just
edited.
appeared right there! Right there! Oh my god, that was one of the craziest things I've ever seen! It's one thing to see a light, a mist, even a shadow, but a face? A face! It looked like a man, too. It looked like a Native American man.
Ian hears another low voice speaking from somewhere nearby. A pale face then quickly appears and disappears from right out of the darkness. Ian is shocked by what he is captured and deems his paranormal investigation a huge success. So did Ian capture the voices and face of lingering Native American spirits buried at the Crow-Wing River? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky adventures over on the YouTube channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter. The San Haven...
I mean, I could explain how to do that with video editing. Opacity, in and out, fade in and out. Quickly. It looked good. It looked good. I'm not saying he's faking it or anything. I'm just saying I like to be the skeptic and think how I would make a video like that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Because again, I'm skeptical first, and then something's got to really, really impress me.
Sanatorium.
See now, sanatoriums. You know that you just. Oh, why don't you take a Ouija board in there? I'm done with it.
5-year-old Ricky and his sister Vicky set out to explore the old abandoned...
No. That sounds like a comedy duo. Ricky and Vicky. Ricky and his sister Vicky. It's a Ricky and Vicky show.
Nuke's top 5-year-old Ricky and his sister Vicky set out to explore the old abandoned San Haven Sanatorium near Dunseith, North Dakota. The sanatorium was built in 1912 as a treatment center for patients suffering from tuberculosis. Many of these patients did not survive. They passed away inside the walls of the San Haven Sanatorium.
What were they doing in the walls?
In the 1960s, the hospital became a treatment center for the mentally impaired. However, it was eventually closed in 1987 after many reports of patient mistreatment and neglect. The San Haven Sanatorium is now known as a paranormal hotspot.
I've seen this
And
before.
to this day, those with an interest in the supernatural travel to the hospital to explore, hoping...
I remember this must be a twicer, because this has been another Nukes video, I'm sure, because it said there was people being mistreated and it was closed in the 80s.
to experience paranormal activity. So, Ricky and his sister are carefully exploring the creepy old decaying building. They experience something downright creepy.
Unless it's a different couple doing the same building and he's just building you up. You know, it might be that.
No, I bet it's some more. Oh, come on, let me have that.
Couldn't tell you.
You just use the same intro. I think this is different.
Yeah, this building's getting pretty bad. Is that you? That wasn't you, was it?
No.
Got me fishing wire.
Sounds like someone's upstairs. There's someone upstairs. There's someone upstairs.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Hello? Hello? Where are you at?
Now, it should be noted that this odd event can be explained away as simply water rattling around in the building's old rusty pipes.
But I imagine water should have been turned off by now. You know what I mean? Pipes weren't
Explained
lagging.
away as simply water rattling around in the building's old rusty pipes. In fact, if you look closely, this isn't even a water pipe at all.
It's a lead pipe.
It's actually a piece of old metal electrical conduit that has been cut in half. Nevertheless, it moves and rattles as if shaken by some unknown force. Ricky and his sister are a bit freaked out and worried that they might not be alone in the sanatorium. However, even if there was someone else upstairs, it would be impossible for that person to even reach this metal conduit to make it move. So this creepy capture remains a mystery.
I don't know though, because that pipe with the electrical cables in it will go through the building. So somebody upstairs could actually grab the pipe and rattle it, couldn't they? You know, and it'd still make it do that.
Is that you?
It's got rhythm.
The thing down the hall. A group of...
Do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon on that one? Let me know in the comments. I think it could be explained by the fact that it's conduit and it goes around the building and someone upstairs could actually, you know, manipulate that.
The thing down the hall. A group of friends from Madrid, Spain are hanging out when they suddenly hear strange sounds coming from the bathroom down the hall.
¿Están escuchando? Soy yo. Se están escuchando mazo de ruidos, tú. Yo vine del baño.
No vayas, estás loco,
Mano.
¿Qué es lo que quiere que vayas?
Mano.
Venga, poco.
Una polla. Una polla.
No.
Ocho, para.
Cuarentena, hermano, ¿qué haces? ¿Estás loco?
Se está escuchando de tu hermano.
Escúchame, pon internet ahí, hermano.
¿Hola?
Una polla. Hermano, esto es mucho más rollo,
¿Hay alguien ahí? No. Hermano.
Tira, vamos a ver lo que es.
Hermano, no.
Boot the door open.
Tira. Asoma la cámara. Espérate lo que hay, Todavía no hay nada. ¡Hostia puta!
¡Corre, hermano! ¡Corre! What the
Whether that's just a doll or they've planted it there for this video, that looked creepy. That was like The Ring. That was like The Grudge. That was horrible.
Guys are hesitant to look inside the bathroom, but when they do, something horrifying can be seen staring back at them. User Ain Holval shares the video to TikTok with the caption, "What the hell was in my bathroom?" Now, it's certainly very creepy, but is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate TikTok hoax? You decide.
Yeah, I think that's a doll. That's a doll, but I tell you what, it's the jump scare and the chill that you get when you first see it, because it is horribly freaky looking sort of thing.
Genuine.
What I would like to have seen them done is gone back round again straight after to see if it was still there. You know what I mean? Because like if you're faking it, you've just put a doll there or something. You know, it's still going to be there, isn't it?
Intrigue.
Genuine intrigue.
New homeowner and Reddit
That's
user Genuine Intrigue has been finding evidence that some kind of animal has been walking around his backyard late at night. Curious to see what kind of animal it might be, he decides to look through the footage recorded by his motion detecting security camera. Okay. But what he finds sends a chill down his spine.
That's weird, isn't it?
During a soft rain, a translucent figure seems to slowly walk through the backyard. Reddit user Genuine Intrigue has no explanation for this bizarre capture.
I'm genuinely intrigued.
What do you think this is?
Not a clue.
Holden Avenue.
Could be someone walking across the garden, and then you turn the opacity up on the video editor. Turn him invisible nearly.
Popular urban explorer Chris Hill from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill sets out to explore Holden Avenue, an entirely abandoned street in Cleveland, Ohio. Now, it's unknown why the street was left abandoned, other than it sits in an incredibly dangerous neighborhood. Multiple
why
bodies
then.
have been found on this street, and each of the deceased met their end under mysterious and horrifying circumstances. So, dragging around his balls of steel, Chris Hill makes it his mission to record and document the abandoned...
Dragging around his balls of steel. Oh, go on, Nuke.
Around his balls of steel, Chris Hill makes it his mission to record and document the abandoned buildings on Holden Avenue before they are demolished. In the middle of the night, Chris begins his exploration at the abandoned First Hungarian Baptist Church.
Okay.
He soon realizes that he might have made a huge mistake.
I could have swore I heard something.
Clever, mate.
I think that's an animal.
Look at that. Danish butter cookies in that tin. Yes. I used to buy them from the shop all the time. I used to like the sugary ones that look like pretzels. They were the best ones. And the swirls.
That's weird. What's upstairs?
Has he got cameras set up around the thing then?
As Chris is exploring the basement, he hears strange noises, but can't identify the source. Then a door above him on the ground floor just slams shut. Chris quickly makes his way upstairs to investigate, and what happens next is downright creepy.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
Stairs to investigate, and what happens next is downright creepy.
That's the door. Yeah, has he got cameras set up there? That door, it's somewhat soft then. Bounce back, like his mate hiding behind it. Oh, it's a piece of carpet. What was that? What did that say? Up, look around, you'll be dead. Come to town. It looks creepy when it's faster.
There's somebody outside.
Ooh.
Chris finds nothing and no one to explain why the door slammed shut. But when reviewing his footage at home, he realizes that he captured more than he thought. A 4K static camera that he placed inside the church's chapel reveals that something seems to move towards the door just before it slams shut. Another static camera shows something pale and translucent moving around the pews while Chris is in the room.
And this is not a 4K one, is it?
That's not all that Chris captured that night, because after a thorough walkthrough of the church, Chris decides to check out one of the abandoned houses on Holden.
I tell you what, I'd be getting that organ there on eBay, because that'd be an old-fashioned one that'd be worth a load of money.
A walkthrough of the church, Chris decides to check out one of the abandoned houses on Holden Avenue.
Ooh, like Resident Evil.
It did not go well.
Like Resident Evil. No! See, now, I've drawn a line here. Creepy basements like the Blair Witch Project at the end. You know, I draw the line here. You don't go down there.
This cannot be safe. Hope I don't find a body down here. It actually looks like it's just underneath the house. It's not really a basement.
Yeah.
Still creepy.
Get outside. Holy shit, that made me jump!
I didn't know nobody lived there.
Could be a squatter.
While checking out the house's basement, Chris hears movement on the floor above him. Freaked out by the sound, he quickly starts making his way out of there. But there's someone inside with him, peeking out from behind a curtain. The man seems to be living in the abandoned home.
Oh.
Chris knows the horrifying stories of the people who met a tragic end on Holden Avenue.
He's got bats.
So he quickly just gets out of the house. And with...
I didn't see the man when it first ripped. And then when you see it, it's like Negan with the bat from Walking Dead. But he's got the bat on the floor like, you know, I live here. Get out of my house. Made me jump that. It was a good one.
That Chris has had about enough.
Yeah.
He decides to just head home. Now, for obvious reasons, I advise everyone watching this to just stay away from Holden Avenue. But if you want to see more of Chris's explorations, you can find them all on his YouTube channel,
That's good.
Urbex Hill. Free Fall.
I like that for the simple fact it made me jump, and I thought it was something like there was going to be ghostly or something, and then you find out that it was basically just some homeless bloke who lives there.
TikTok user Jalen Rich is hanging out with a friend on the boardwalk in Santa Cruz, California a little after closing time. Something happens that freaks them both out.
Okay, but the boardwalk closed like half an hour ago. This is scary. Where the Okay, I'm really bad at this. No one's on there. Is there? Okay, I totally saw someone with their camera.
Someone appears to be seated on the Santa Cruz Boardwalk free fall ride, even though the ride is supposed to be closed. But then, whoever or whatever it is seems to disappear into thin air. Jalen explains that both she and her friend saw someone sitting on the ride and have no idea how to explain what happened. Now, the Santa Cruz board...
I can't explain that. He looks too good for video editing. Ooh. We have a ghost that likes going on rides, it seems.
And have no idea how to explain what happened.
It's weird,
Now, the
isn't it?
Santa Cruz Boardwalk opened in 1907 and has seen at least 3 confirmed fatal accidents over the last 116 years. One rumor even states that a park visitor tried...
Good one, Will. Ghost Rider. You can have that.
116 years. One rumor even states that a park visitor tragically broke their neck on this very ride.
Oh dear.
So could it be that Jalen captured the spirit of someone who never made it out of the park?
Yeah,
You
but
decide.
I mean, if you broke your neck on that ride, you won't go back on it, really, would you? I mean, come on. Be on something else.
Followed.
That was good in that one.
TikTok user Francisco Javier claims that strange things have been happening at his home in Spain after exploring an abandoned farm he came across one day in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
He says that the farm is a place of intense paranormal activity.
Vale. Que no sé, tío. Está por aquí. Creo que está por aquí. Hola. Escúchenlo. ¿Qué va? coña. Ahora sí, me quita. Ahora sí me lo hizo detrás de mí.
You're not getting out alive.
Francisco is recording at the farm when a door slams shut right behind him. After his days exploring the farm, he believes that something might have followed him home.
Empiezo a grabar porque estoy escuchando sonidos desde el baño muy raros y estoy solo en casa. Dentro del baño.
Why do they always bang? That could be air.
¿Qué coño?
Francisco believes that he might be dealing with multiple entities as he begins to hear taunting voices, laughing, and even the sound of intense crying in the night.
Soy un niño.
Sounds like a goat. Sounds like crying now.
No hay nadie.
The chilling sound of a baby crying sends Francisco off to search his entire apartment, but he finds nothing to explain the sound. Another night and things escalate to another level when Francisco's Amazon Alexa begins to behave very strangely.
Oh, well, Amazon Alexa can't answer half the questions I ask it.
Francisco's Amazon Alexa begins to behave very strangely and absolutely terrifying.
Alexa me da un susto de muerte.
Hola.
Se acaba de conectar. ¡Qué susto!
Francisco says that his Alexa is disconnected, yet it calls out in Spanish, "Go to the window. I want to see you."
Her voice is creepy though.
Se acaba de conectar. ¡Qué susto!
And that's not the only time that this happens.
Coño.
A female voice coming from the Alexa laughs out loud but then stops as soon as Francisco comes around the corner. Then an entirely different, lower and creepier voice calls out, "Hola."
Yeah. Wow.
Francisco has had enough, but he has no idea how to stop the terrifying activity.
Is that a picture of... He's got Chucky dolls and everything, this man. Look at that in the cabinet behind him. No wonder. That'll be after him next.
Francisco has had enough, but he has no idea how to stop the terrifying activity.
Move.
He tries to continue living his life as if nothing has happened. But then one night when he's hanging out just watching TV, this happens.
Escuche, acabo de empezar a escuchar a tocar desde esa puerta. ¿Están tocando desde ahí? ¿O es cosa mía? Míralo, míralo. ¿Hola?
Somebody actually be at the door?
No puede sé. ¿Qué coño es eso?
Look at that.
¿Qué coño es eso, tío? ¿Qué coño es eso? ¿Qué cojones?
That was freaky.
Hay una luz aquí encendida también. ¿Qué es eso, loco?
Time to move house.
¿Qué coño era eso? Nada, tío. Uf. Qué puto susto.
That looked good. Like that one.
Francisco is startled by knocking coming from his hallway
Like a kid's
door.
head.
When he stands up to check it out, he spots what appears to be a small child looking in through the window. Shocked by what he's seeing, he quickly opens the door only to find no one there. Whoever or whatever this is
looks good
has disappeared. So did something follow Francisco home from the abandoned farm that he explored?
Wow.
Could it even be multiple spirits? And if you were in his shoes, just what would you do?
Move. Wow, the voice is creepy on that, isn't it?
Qué susto.
Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications so that
Yes.
you never miss a video. You can also follow me on the socials and say, hey there, what's up, buddy? Anyway, hopefully I will see you again next week.
Oh, go and subscribe to Nuke's Top 5. I mean, even if you believe or if you don't believe, there's still very, very entertaining videos. Like I say, I want to believe and stuff like that. But I always sit there and try and get the rationale behind it and why something's happening and why, and how you can like edit that into a video or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm the skeptic in me. There was a couple in there that were quite good and very, very. And then the jump scare with the guy with the baseball bat was really good. Just the fact that it made me jump, and I like stuff like that. I like jump scares. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And if you like my videos, then please hit like and subscribe. And I shall see you all on the next video.